In the New York office of Rob Stringer, the new CEO of Sony Music Entertainment, you'll find a framed photograph of David Bowie with a personal message. Always remember, Rob, it's a journey, not a destination. Although, location. On November 6, Stringer's 32-year journey through the music industry and his current position will both be celebrated at the Music Industry Trust's award ceremony in London. Rob's been a champion of British music around the world, says David Muntz, the veteran chairman of the MIT's. British music in America needs people like Rob in positions like that. This seemed like a really good moment to give him the award. You can't go anywhere higher in Sony. He's the governor, isn't he? The Music Industry Trust's award was established in 1992 to help the Brit Trust raise money for the Brit School and the music therapy charity Northrop Robins. The list of recipients ranges from Elton John and Roger Daltrey to Michael Eavis and Simon Cowell. This year, more than 1,000 people from across the music industry, 2/3 of whom attend every year, will sit down for dinner at the Grosvenor House Hotel to celebrate Stringer's long career. Joe Wiley will host and Jeff Linzello will be among the artists performing. The money that guests pay for a plate also secures them a copy of an exclusive double CD compiled by the honoree, his personal Desert Island Discs, says Muntz. There's a Spotify version for the rest of us. Stringer has chosen one track for each year he has worked for Sony. Stringer, 55, joined CBS Records as a graduate trainee in 1985, 3 years before it was bought by Sony. His career took off when he signed the Manic Street Preachers, who remain close to this day. We trusted him as an R-man and a friend, says the band's Nicky Wire. I couldn't ask for a better bloke. Stringer became MD of Epic Records in 1992 and chairman of Sony Records UK in 2001, winning back George Michael after their famously acrimonious court battle. 5 years later, he moved to New York to head up Columbia Records, the jewel in Sony's crown. By that point, though, the jewel was somewhat tarnished. The industry at large was reeling from the collapse in CD sales and several years away from its current streaming gold recovery. Columbia was coasting on its illustrious past. Dylan, Springsteen, Cohen, Cash, while failing to build enough new careers. The first 5 years were very difficult, Stringer remembers. I got the job because it wasn't going great. Stringer compares his role at Columbia to curating an art gallery. You need to display young artists alongside the old masters. He dug the label out of its trough by signing new talent such as MGMT, One Direction and, most importantly, Adele. Those moments can change the destiny of a record label, says Stringer. The number of artists that make that much difference is less than 10. Stringer's performance at Columbia, where he received prestigious awards from Music Week and Billboard, made him the obvious choice to succeed Sony's revered CEO Doug Morris in April. To get to that level, you've got to be a very good manager, says Muntz. You've got to understand artists and deal with them artistically and from a business point of view. Rob's clearly got that. People like him. Stringer loves collaborating with artists who come to him with big, bold ideas. In 2013 alone, he helped to mastermind the top-secret comebacks of David Bowie and Beyoncé, as well as the lavish old-school rollout of Daft Punk's Random Access Memories, 3 audaciously imaginative release strategies for 3 very different artists. What we're here for is to magnify, he says, but you have to start with something beautiful. If you enlarge something that isn't good, it's like enlarging a picture that's blurred. In his current role as CEO of the world's second biggest recording company, Stringer oversees a vast roster that includes, in addition to the stars already mentioned, Pharrell Williams, AC/DC, Depeche Mode, Foo Fighters, Kings of Leon, Arcade Fire, Haim, Sade, The Chainsmokers, Calvin Harris, Justin Timberlake and Harry Styles. Alongside fellow Brits Lucian Grange at Universal and Max Lusada at Warner, he is one of the record industry's 3 great power brokers, but he's a very different character from the hard-charging, high-rolling alpha males who used to run the business. I don't feel I have to be important, he says. I don't need adulation. I need respect from people saying we did good work, that's all. Stringer got a huge emotional kick out of compiling the track listing for his MIT's compilation. It's sort of like a therapy session, he says fondly. For me, doing that list wasn't hard, because I can remember where I was the day I heard those records. I remember every detail. Some of those records were tied to the greatest moments of my life. Rob Stringer. The Music Industry Trust's award ceremony is on the 6th of November. Follow us on Vero for exclusive music content and commentary, all the latest music lifestyle news and insider access into the GQ world, from behind-the-scenes insight to recommendations from our editors and high-profile talent. The Killer's Brandon Flowers talks about the pressure to be a rock star like this. Now read The Killer's Brandon Flowers talks about the pressure to be a rock star. Malcolm McLaren: I don't mind being accused of being the figgin. In many respects I was. Video exclusive. Watch Jean-Paul Gaultier talk about George Michael's style.